Good morning, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, I am Senate Steve, and that is my 99 C5 Corvette. Now, if you are new to the channel, if you go back and browse some of the videos, that car has been down for about a month. We actually just got done installing a twin turbo kit from Huron Speed, so I want to give Huron Speed a huge thank you for sponsoring the twin turbo kit on that car. The car, you know, is going to make amazing power. We did have it on the dyno the other day, and it made, well, I'm going to say basically we maxed out the fuel pump. I do have twin 340s in that car, and for some reason either the secondary pump isn't kicking on, or the secondary pump's dead, or it's just not enough fuel to feed the ID injectors that we have in there. So I did get on the horn. I talked to a bunch of people. I think what we're going to end up doing is put twin 340s in it, and then we're going to also, or twin 450s, Walboros, in the car, and then we're going to take one of the 340s, probably the main one, and we're going to do a triple pump in that car. So it should be able to support it. I'm going to try that first. We're going to get her back on the dyno and see what she does. Like I said, I am only shooting for 700 wheel on that car. I don't want to go too crazy because it's stock rear, stock trans, things like that, stock axles, and we know that they don't support much more than, you know, 600-700 horse. So I want 700 out of the car. That's what we're going to do. But for now, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me talk. I'm going to take you guys, do a couple pulls out on the street, do a little, you know, talking and things like that. So let's get the GoPros mounted and go for a drive. Kind of do a little pull here for you guys. Obviously, you can tell it's a little hard to do a video while driving. I got to find out how I can do that. I'm going to have to get like a mount or something and figure something out, but we are going to do that because I definitely think you guys are going to want to see how this thing runs. And also, guys, I do want to say we are shifting at 5,000 RPMs because, like I said, we are having issues with the fuel pump. So on the dyno, like I was saying, we still got some room to go. We just got to take her easy for right now. So we are going to have some fun with it while it's in this state. Definitely faster than it was when it had nitrous and things like that. And guys, I am excited to have this car. I did also go ahead and try to adjust that restrictor or put a new restrictor in it, and it seems to have worked a little bit. I'm just hoping that we didn't starve the turbos or anything like that, but it's one of those things where only time will tell. So we are going to get out here, get on the highway, and I'll do like a third gear pull for you guys. That's all right, guys. We can actually drive the car and have some fun, and that is what it is all about. All right, guys, so like I was saying, in this car right now we have twin Aeromotive 340 fuel pumps, and I ordered off of Amazon 2, which we're gonna have twins again. That's right, guys, we're putting twins back in it, and they are actually gonna be twin 450s. And I also talked to Andy from DIABLO Formula Racing, and he is going to also assist me in wiring one of the 340s in line. So we will have triple pumps in this car. It might be a little overkill, but we're gonna make sure that we're good to go, that's for sure. So I don't know, guys, I'm excited. I can't wait to make my first pass in this car, which, you know, as long as everything stays together, we get it back on the dyno and everything next week, or the following week, we'll be good to go. So we will be ready for the call out, guys. As you can tell, we do drive it. It's not smoky when you're not on it, until you actually make some boost. And then full and it's got to burn that off, guys, or you know what. But I did, like I said, I did put that oil restrictor in there, and things are, you know, looking up. Doesn't smoke at idle anymore or anything like that, so I'm excited. I cannot wait to get this car, you know, to the 100% drivable state, to where I can redline this car and actually get it on the track and have some fun. I definitely believe we're going to be, you know, a very, very low 10-second pass in this car now, guys. I'm excited. I do believe we are going to dip into the 9s, and I'm pumped. I'm ready. So I will see you guys when we get back home. HURON Speed. I know I said it already earlier in this video, unless I decide to edit it out. John from HURON Speed, thank you very much, bud. You have definitely put a smile back on my face and made this car that much more enjoyable to drive. So yeah, I also want to give a shout out to Texas Speed, because they are actually the ones we are sending our heads to, and we're gonna actually get them shipped out. I was supposed to do it all this week, but I just had a bunch of other things I wanted to get addressed, and you know, I had the issues with the car, so I wanted to get those addressed before I worry about getting the heads and that. So we are going to send our heads out to Texas Speed, and they are going to sprinkle their magic and bald eagles in them. So I'll see you guys back at the house. I'm going to do something a little bit different for you guys. I had Bobby, RFRacing, he reached out to me and said, hey, I'm looking for a Mustang. So I have been doing some research, and I think I finally found the one that he wants. So today, Riley and I, my middle child, we're gonna go pick up the Mustang. So I found the one that I think he wants. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna enjoy it for the weekend. How about that? We're gonna be driving it all weekend, and hopefully he's interested in it. It's not really my forte. I'm not really a Ford Mustang type of feller, but it is a nice car. 47,000 miles. I believe it is a 5-speed or a 6-speed. I don't remember 100% of it. I think it's a 5-speed, but we're gonna go pick it up, and I'm gonna do a little review on it and everything like that, and we're gonna get Bobby's reaction and everything like that. Hopefully he likes my choice here. So let's head over and pick up the Mustang. So it's not raining at all on my window. Not sure if you can see that car behind me, but their wipers are going like it's a straight downpour, and it's not even raining. That's pretty weird. Not sure how well you guys can see that, but it's not raining. Why are your wipers on? And they've been on for like 5 miles too. That is just weird. I mean, it's definitely going to rain, so maybe that's just anticipation or building up for the rain, but yeah. Well, first thing I noticed is she's only got 46,000 miles on her. Second thing I noticed, we got air conditioning. I'm okay with air conditioning. One thing I realized is how nice air conditioning is when you drive a car that doesn't have air conditioning. So overall, it's a pretty decent car. It's not the cleanest, not the nicest 46,000 mile car that I've seen or driven, but so far so good. I think Bobby's gonna be a little bit happy with it. I think, I'm not sure. So we'll get a hold of him and see if he wants to come over and take her for a drive. All right, guys. Well, after driving this car, and then you get it and sit it next to the C5. Keep in mind, the C5 is not lowered whatsoever, but look just how much bigger this looks. And even if I come over here to where the C5 is bigger, I mean, that car just looks so much bigger than the C5 altogether. Like, that is just extreme. But I don't hate the car. You know, I don't want to say I'm a Mustang guy, but it doesn't look bad. It is a good looking car, you know, everything like that. I am a fan of actually the racing stripes. At first I didn't know if I liked it, but you know, they kind of grew on me. It kind of, you know, builds character throughout the rest of the car. Sorry, when you're in love with something, you just keep going back. But anyway, so the car does drive very well. It is a very smooth car, very quiet, I guess, and things like that. It's a completely different feel than the C5. Like the C5, to get it in and out of gear, you know you're in gear, out of gear, in gear, next gear, and everything like that. Versus this car here, you know, it's just kind of like so smooth and so like effortless to get it in gear and move it around and things like that, which is kind of cool. But I like, if I'm going to be driving a V8, I like the actual feel and everything of driving a V8. So what I'm going to do here now, since we have some time before Bobby gets here, definitely check him out, RFRacing. There's a couple little imperfections that Bobby, if he is interested, he's going to have to do. Like the door card has some glue marks and it's starting to come down a little bit here on the upholster. Same with the driver's door over there, which you can see a little bit. But one thing I did like was the Mustangs stitched into the seats, which I think is a cool touch. My kids actually liked it also, which maybe that's the whole reason I ended up liking it. But usually trying to keep the kids happy, it makes me happy. So I don't know, who knows. But let's get you guys an exhaust note. This is a stock exhaust, so keep that in mind. But overall, I think it's a pretty decent car, especially only having 46,000 miles on it. That's kind of a huge deal for me. You know, I like good mileage cars. So let's get you a little sound clip before Bobby gets here. Stock exhaust, I must say that's not too shabby. Let's get a look under the hood here. I got the hood popped here. Everything is actually pretty clean under here. It sounds good, everything like that. I must say it's not too shabby. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up, get her ready for Bobby to take a look at. Well, not gonna really do anything, but we're waiting for Bobby to get here, I guess is a better way to say it. All right, guys, well, if you like the content, head on over, turn on that notification bell, smash the like button, definitely subscribe. We have a bunch of things coming, and like I said, the fuel pump should be here within the week, and we'll get them tossed in and see if we can't get back on the dyno for a little bit more fun. Then I can actually release some dyno numbers and everything like that. But the car's been running great, I gotta say. It's, you know, as long as I stay under 5,000 RPMs and don't try to, you know, really hammer on it and make power, I think we're gonna be all right. So again, guys, smash that like button, please subscribe, and we will see you in the next upload.